And welcome back. I have been away for a while and I've been looking up a lot to do with Epstein, the background. Um, I have a few things that might be interesting to you about the Epstein Foundation itself. Um, and we're going to go over that and see what you feel. I mean, some of this is really strange to me. I found something yesterday that said that Epstein's defense counsel, were looking to expose Leon Black. Now I found evidence of that, and I don't know what it means. I'm not a legal barrister of any means. I think it'll take me a bit to find it, okay? Again, I don't know how I saved this before. A lot of these files are not there now, I'll be honest, yeah? It hit like 10,000, and on my other phone, I've got this, it hit 10,000 when it came to Trump, yeah? Then it's like, you can't even type his name in now. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but I might have saved it onto my drive. This is one of Black's victims, and I read something that said that he wanted. I didn't know who this DANY is, but the first interaction with him was in 2023 over this case. Closed is that as to them. As to the third victim, open. This victim, the DN called blank about a few months ago. They are still looking into it. Victim is retained, Gianna, a few weeks ago. I think that's the FBI agent. So it's still an ongoing matter. The girls got to have therapy and things like that. See, if Epstein was pointing the finger to Leon Black, there's nothing to say that Leon Black wasn't the reason why Epstein is unalive now, and I just want to find it. And I'm doing it recorded because of it. See, Epstein had a lot of trusts, a lot of things, and I want to go into that. But this was in here. This was in. I think that Bill Clinton one we'll go through another time. This is the Bill Clinton one. Okay. We'll get it. I've read a lot of these, and You know, it's interesting. You know, I'm just saying. And I do think his brother has some kind of matter in this case as well. Um, but they don't list that here a lot. There's a letter, I mean, I don't think it's on the board now, or it is heavily redacted. I've got, and to show you all like these things, yeah, I'm glad I downloaded now. Um, and they wasn't investigating black in the Trump administration. It was actually in 2023. So, um, Mr. Caruthas, Mr. Islam will hurt you, especially if Gillen is busy or not with you. I feel broken, exhausted. See, I did think I downloaded it, but it didn't look hard enough for me. Oh my god. I don't know why this is in the Epstein files body. They haven't quite ruined the festival season, but it's been close. One after another news of exasperating behaviour that's flooded on the nation's breakfast tables. Prince Anne behaving boorishly towards an elderly lady handing her a flower decoration. Prince Andrew cavorting endlessly and aimlessly in the sunshine of the Far East. It's their behaviour all round, really, isn't it? It's not new. This is from JP Morgan and Chase. Don't know why they're putting that forward. Requested by JP Morgan. And I wonder why they're requesting this stuff, and I can tell you why. Because they're looking into these people. I hope. Even on the quiet, I'm hoping, you know, it's dealt with. But because I don't feel I can guarantee that, I'm just kind of, just information what I have. I have saved. But I'll be honest, I'm still, to Epstein. Subject Duchess of York. Google News alert for the Duchess of York, the tabloid. Oh, so he gets alerts of anything to do with Prince Andrew. People having access to former Prince Andrew for a price. I remember that story. Clearly true. Pictures been taken off now of them all together. If you want me to go over a certain one and you spot something I don't, please allow me to look at it and just give me interest, or the timestamp, okay? Because I'm speed reading. No one's allowed to go on the 12th floor of Wexner's building. No one could explain why, and when asked, Blank said that one time another stylists were dressing some mannequins, and they bras and panties all over the floor. She said the while they were bent over, she felt like someone was watching. These are reports, taken after the event from the FBI. Sorry they're all like this. I should have saved them under the Gmail thing like everyone else. This was something, I was, like they're looking up to see if it popped up, what was popping up online. They were really, you see, this is what I don't get. They were so interested, and these people stood out. And this is an email attached. I mean, these guys, everybody knows who's Diddler. I mean, these are not meant to be taken. How are you meant to take a email seriously like that? You're just listing off names. But they put everything in the files, This is 2002. Todd Meister says he never got the paper, so FedExed him a new set today. FYI, we sent the papers to him at Regent's Hotel 2 weeks ago. LM for blank, Mike George Mitchell, Donald Trump, and Henry Jacaricki and Leon Black. Eva's people, Eva blank, and that's what I mean. It's different areas, these people. Heidi Holtz-Bosch, or Les Wexner and Ron Poltarbach, and blank. And I mean, who's that blank? If it isn't any higher than these people here who were listed. Who is blank? Disgusting. Interesting. So yeah, I'm not really getting pointed in any direction here really, but I think that means microphone station, home. These little tapes. What's on these tapes? I think one victim wrote this. Who's this off? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going through here. This is from the 2nd of February. Tried to download a lot of this and didn't see it. I think this is the evidence they seized in Palm Beach. Total redactions. Gosh knows what's that. And it did have a finger looking like he sold at a house for £10 to him. These things, I need to find them. 12 years, look, 18, sorry. Date of birth. Sorry. Oh. Possible spouse. He acted mean to her. Redactions. I have a feeling that we shouldn't see her. This was all before the rest. I was trying the dates and yeah, this is the last they subpoenaed him with. Mentions Jacksonville squad. Contact. To build a substantive case against. And the blanking names outside. It's really, who else are they hiding? I mean, are they hiding witnesses? Are they hiding these people who are responsible? It really is a mess. Child, how is that even in the same? I think this might be to do with Galan. It wouldn't surprise me if this is an international, definitely an international service. Look at this, Sydney. There's an operation going on there over them, over victims. And I think even after he was freed, this is 2011, you know, so they're still working on him. Serious organised crime, international network coordinator, support team, Australian Federal Police, Canberra, it's crazy as well that Virginia lived in Australia. Not sure if Sydney was the destination, but it just gives me chills to not know what was going on. I mean, they've had a lot of coverage. It's Jacksonville where the FBI is? I don't know. There's a lot of junk I have to look through. It's not junk actually, it's all evidence. This is the 7th minstrel working dinner on the Middle East. I mean, hello. You've got Tony Blair there. You've got all kinds of people at this meeting. You know, this is the world he lived in. Confirmed participants going. You know, there's Epstein on there. Just seems odd. And then he's getting the place seated, the seating arrangements from a friend, Sultan bin Salim. I mean, it's scary what this man was involved in. I mean, why was he wanting to know things like this? Who is he working for? The UN, the CIA, Mossad, himself? Is he a double agent? I have no idea. This is in 2024, British Prime Minister reportedly being eyed by Israeli leaders to serve as a mediator between Jerusalem and the Arab countries post-war of Gaza. Look at that. I mean, this is the type of shit that gets the kicks. I don't think it should be allowed anymore, you know. I think of the financial equivalent of Aramco should be an oracle of the Middle East finance. Who is second choice? Deutsche Bank is in the shit. Hong Kong, Shanghai, Lloyd's. Move slow with great weight, no deal by deal. We stand ready to assist, blah blah. Tony Blair can lead that charge. What does that mean? You know, it really needs explaining. This was in 2025. Now Trump is still there. I don't think he even... This is why I think he wanted the files. You know, this is the one that I mean, you know, the hiding and it's a money laundering scheme. I mean, Howard Lucknick would know about that after buying his house for £10 in New York. Makes you sick what they're up to. How big is this? 22 pages. Who was it for? Material witness, another witness. They needed to come forward. Probably with regards to Black more. And Peter Nineguard's in prison cell. I don't know. But I doubt he'll be talking because, you know, look what happened to Epstein. As Bill Gates says, he'll end up dead. FBI next.